Hello students. So now today I will discuss about the hardwired control unit and microprogrammed control unit. So to execute an instruction, the control unit of the CPU must generate the required control signal in the proper sequence. Okay, so that you must know that if I want to generate some of the control signals, then I have to if I need to control some of the hardware units, and then I need some control signals, and these control signals are generated using the hardwired control unit or microprogrammed control unit. So already I have discussed with you about the microprogrammed control unit. In this figure you can see that whatever the sequence is generated using this operation code is my microprogrammed control unit, and for that purpose, for the controlling instruction, I need to generate some of the control words using my control instructions or micro instructions. So we have already discussed about these things, and now I will discuss about the hardwired control unit. So you have already seen about you can say the red lights. So you have already seen the red lights. So there are some on hardwired microcontrollers on IC which do only a single task. Means that is a case that when they forced to develop the hardware for a single kind of light, single side of the light should be green and the other's light must be red, right? So that is a process, and this is basically made with a hardwired control unit. So let's see an example of the hardwired control unit. Of control logic is implemented with gate, flip-flops, decoders and others digital circuits. So that is a register. So it has a fixed logic circuit. So fixed logic, how it is a fixed logic circuit? For example, if I have an instruction register, and instruction register is designed like that. So last bit is for my defining of the addressing mode, that is it a direct addressing mode or indirect addressing mode, and these 3 bits are for the decoders and are used for the input for the control logic, combinational control logic, and 4x16 decoder is there, which is used for the sequencing, because sequencing is important, right? So I have already discussed with you about the sequencing of the instruction. In these all we have already discussed about the sequencing. So in this case we can see that sequencing of the instructions are there, and after the computer generally execute for one by one instruction in a memory. So in this case you can also see that there are 3 bits for the decoder, and these provide the control signals, and there is a sequencing logic which describe basically that what function must perform firstly, and this is a address bus, and this address bus provides the address bits of the operands, and accordingly the work on the operand works according to the instructions. So let's see another thing. So hardwired control is faster than the microprogrammed control. Definitely, if there is a thing, I give you an example. Basically, if I have a hardwired, you can say I have a full adder, and using a full adder, if I have to do addition, and if I need to write a program for it, then programming function will take more time than that of the hardware unit. So definitely hardwired control is much faster than that of the microprogrammed control. A control that uses this approach can operate at high speed. This organization is very complicated if we have a large control unit. So definitely if my architecture is going to the 32-bit or the 64-bit architecture, then this type of the hardwired unit is very complex. So we can make hardwired unit only for small type of the controlling purpose. For as I have given you an example, we can use the hardwired control for the red light kind of system, but we cannot define the hardwired control unit for simple you can say our personal computers or general purpose systems. We cannot use our hardwired system for that. For that kind of system, we should use the microprogramming control unit. So in this organization, if the design has to be modified or changed, requires changes in the wiring among the various components. So thus the modification of all combinational circuit is very difficult. So if I for example, if I have a fixed logic and I want to change some of the things, then I cannot do changes in this logic. So that is why we cannot use my modified structure. We cannot use my modified structure for that. And hardwired controls consist of 4 parts: instruction register, or number of the control logic gates, 2 decoders, and 4-bit sequencer. So that is a you can give an example if it is asked in the examination that what is hardwired. So you can provide an example of these 4 things, and you can check that this type of circuit you have to make, block diagram you have to make for the as an example of the hardwired control unit. So in microprogrammed control unit, you know that first of the thing is the next address generator, as we have already done in the single bus organization about the next address generation. And next is my control address register, and then control unit provides the control signals, and this control signal provides the control data register. So that is in a block diagram of the microprogram control unit, and we have already discussed about the microprogram control unit in single bus architecture in this case, and in the case of a single bus organization, right, like that. Okay, so that is a microprogram control unit structures. So in my next lecture I will tell you about the instruction pipeline and all. So enough for this lecture. Thank you.